Hello everybody. I was recently actually approached by two very large contact centers based in Cape Town, and after discussion with their key people in HR, I thought it's maybe quite useful to create the following short video and actually tell you that you can still employ foreign language speakers, and the critical skills list does have them, and even the new one from October this year has them on there, and the NQF level is rather low. So anyway, so after speaking to these two contact centers, there seems to be a slight misconception that these contact centers really are shying away from employing foreign language speakers and really focusing on contracts which only require English language. Now, while I'm certainly in favor of employing lots of locals, it does inhibit the growth of the contact center industry in Cape Town in particular, if you only tender for English-speaking contracts and not for the German, Swiss, French, Spanish-speaking contracts they used to do in the past. And I think there is and I'm certain there is a misconception that the critical skills are very, very difficult to obtain. And I just wanted to clear this up. So on the critical skills list, and I'm referring now to October 2023, there are really three positions in the contact center industry. The one is the contact center manager. So this person would oversee the team and checking the quality of the contact agents, and this person needs an NQF level 8. So that would be usually honors degree or master's degree. I think it's too high, and my conversations confirmed that, obviously, that it's too high, but it is what it is. But where definitely there is a misconception or lack of information is that the normal call center agents only require NQF level 4, which is matric. So that's a senior university entrance exam, school leaving certificate in most European countries, which is equivalent to the level 4. And therefore your target market of contact agents overseas is rather large. Yes, in my discussion, of course, the long processing times were addressed and issued and addressed. And I think there is a very easy practical solution. So usually the contact centers struggle with, they want 50 German-speaking or Spanish-speaking people. They give the offers, and then the people decide, and then only then they start with SAQA. Now, SAQA 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, obviously has had a huge reduction in staff. The processing times were very long, 6 months. They're coming down now, but they're still far away from the pre-COVID fairly reliable 30 to 40 days. So you're still looking at 2 to 3 months for SAQA. And I understand that employers can't wait for 2 to 3 months SAQA, and then obviously the registration with a professional body, which in case of contact centers is super fast. So that's like days, we're not talking in weeks. And then they would have to apply overseas for their first visa, and then it depends on where you submit, obviously, how long the processing time is. So that takes you to 4 to 5 months, and that's too long because their contracts usually actually start running earlier. But what we discussed is that I think the recruitment companies potentially, and most contact centers really use recruitment companies to get access to the talent, that they, with a pool of applicants, already start applying for SAQA without having a signed offer of employment, because the financial risk is really the SAQA fees and maybe a professional fee if you need somebody to assist you. And then SAQA runs at least, and if SAQA comes out, then, you cut out 8 weeks out of the process. So I think with a little bit of planning and a little bit of discussion, I was able to help these two contact centers to be a bit more positive of employing foreigners. And as I said, if you have a A levels or the French bac and the German Abitur, SAQA will give you the level 4. There's no question about it. It's just a question of time, and then you can start a job in Cape Town. And also compared to 3, 4, 5 years ago, the salaries are rather high in contact centers, which make, I think, for young people interesting 1 or 2 years in Cape Town. Certainly there is a very viable immigration path, and we are happy to assist. And and if you work in a contact center in an HR position, please share this video with lots of your colleagues, because I know you all talk to each other. But I really think the economy can grow, the industry can grow if you tendering again for the foreign speakers or foreign language contracts. And I don't think immigration should be a hurdle. And I definitely think there is some misconception around this, and I hope this video helps to clear this up. Please share it, comment, and I look forward to being contacted. Bye-bye.